This on? Yep. Hello, everybody. It's me. I mean, that's not how I start. Oh well. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Michael, the creator of Cook Before Watching and its content. And I'm here to continue my little rig thing. It's although, say little. Look at it. It's not little. Oh no, I forgot how to do. Hang on. I'll get the hang of it. Let's zoom. Ah! That's not good. That is not good. Alright. What the? Did I? Oh yeah, I zoomed way out. What? What on earth? All right. Great start. Great start. Wonderful start. This is exactly as I was hoping it would go. All right. I'll fix this. View center camera set active. No. Camera. Let's just go. Top bottom. No. Put on. How do I do this? No, I've already front. No, front. View. Let's go to orthographic. View front. View. How did I do this? Wonderful start. Let's just open the file again. There we go. There we go. What the? How is that happening? I don't get it. Is my I know what's up. I know what's up. It's my tablet being a bit of a bastard. Hang on, I'll fix it. Okay. Let's go to my monitor settings. Yep. Now, for some reason, my tablet is spread across two monitors. Let's go to set it up. Oops, wrong number. Okay, now, and what? Huh? Why did that not change anything? Ah, I should have done this. I should have made sure this is working before I set it all up. Huh? Alright. 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 This is kind of annoying. If you really, really annoying. Let's do half, which is that'll be 731. Let's say 731, and that didn't change. What? Why is that not changing anything? It's exactly the same. I might have to close the stream just to fix this. It's probably for the best. And there goes the dog. What? What said the monitor? What? Nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. This is so infuriating. Normally this works. Scope hasn't changed, but I'll like put this way down. Like it's changing nothing. It's as if this. It's like it said. What? So I've now got a motion proportion of one. Like how? What are you reading this off? Set to that. I'm going to unplug my tablet. Alright, no effect now. Plug it back in. And it's fixed. It's fixed now. Alright. Should work as... Yep. That feels right now. There we go. There we go. Alright, now I can continue. So, I believe last I left off, I was still on the arms. Now, if I take the armature, it's already in pose mode. Move this up. Ah, actually, wait, there was something I wanted to do in edit mode. Now, I realised, rather recently, that these weren't exactly as I wanted them. If I go back into pose mode, one thing I wanted to happen was when I rotate the chest, the arms and stuff will rotate it with it, but I didn't put them in right. So, go into pose mode, because I want to get rid of something first. Where are the arms? Left arm, let's make that visible, and the right arm as well. There it is. And I'm going to get rid of their constraints, because they don't belong here. Alright, go back into edit mode. I'm gonna Control P. Well, armature, parent, make, connected. Alright, not like that. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. There we go. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. Alright, now when I go in pose mode, let's hide these again. Where is it? Should be in the arm constraints now. Yes, it is. Left arm hidden, right arm hidden. Now, if I move the chest, the arms move with it. Good. See if it works this way as well. Yes, good. That's how I want it. And they don't with the shoulder. Yes, perfect. Ugh, that's disgusting. Yeah, the shoulder bends too much. I'll solve the shoulder later. For now, I'm going to do... I am going to do the legs. Oh, sorry, just... Alright, go into weight paint. Let's get into go into here. Now, where's the legs? Right leg. I'm on the left leg, L. Where's the legs? Left leg. There it is. Where's the actual leg? That's the foreleg. Where's the root leg? Huh? Leg? Did I delete the leg? I hope I didn't delete the leg. Left eye. Curl ring. Alright, yeah, the twists. Duh. I did delete the leg because I wanted these to control the leg. So let's create ourselves. Let's also move these up just over the knee. So it follows the hierarchy. There we go. Right. Let's do the leg in. Now I realised in the last video I said, or the last stream, not video, I said I might do this off screen. But then you might miss something. It's a bit of a mixed bag. What is the best way to approach this? Who knows? I'm only just testing the waters here. I don't really know if I'm going to keep this up. I'm just testing the waters, see how this goes. Then I guess I'll let you know. Right, let's blur this out, soften it up a bit, but I'm gonna want to go a little bit higher. Just get some in the buttocks, and definitely a little bit in there. That'll do it. Right, now the difficult solution: how to distribute the curves in here. Right, I'm gonna cut everything going down up to there. And of course, I haven't been doing this going to wireframe mode because that's easier to see. Okay, so but look at that. The next one down, probably should maximize it. There. Let's close all of this first. Fortunately, the leg should be much easier to work with than the arm was. But then the leg didn't have hands. Okay, there's that. So how many vertices are between 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3. I think that is 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 4 vertices, so there'll be 2.5 between each one. Now let's go here to the knee. And I will max it out there. Just right at the joint. No, I'll do it one above the knee, actually. No, wait, yep, here. Definitely here. Oops, didn't want to do that. Okay. I'm hoping by the end of this stream I will have all of this done and we'll be doing something else, because having 2 streams of just straight up skin weighting, ugh, that might be a bit boring. Alright, so between, we've got 1, 2, 3, I believe. 3, and so that's 4 again, so a factor of 4. So we'll make this up here 0.75. Shrink this a little so it doesn't interfere with other vertices. We'll make it 0.5. And 0.25. We got our fall off. Then we do leg 2. Just to make sure that isn't overlapping. Nope, that is not overlapping. Alright, I'll miss 0.25 here. It looks like there might be some values in vertices. I mean, there's definitely a vertice there that I don't want. Alright, get rid of that. And I think there's some value on these vertices. Yep, there definitely was. I don't want influence on those ones where they were. I think that's clear. 2.5. Let's green this edge loop up. And 7.5. Let's yellow this one up. I hate it when it does that. There we go. And now down to the last one, so you can fill that row in. Gonna fill that one in. And fill this one in. I seem. Oh, wait, wrong way, wrong way. 2.5, not 7.5. 2.5. There we go. And there we are. Alright, the last one. Let's just make sure. Yep. 2.5 on this edge loop. Oh, I got a 0.5 vertice there. Don't want that one to be influenced too hard. Right, that's 0.25, 0.5. Well done. And 7.5. And that's the leg. Now, how to do the knee now. This looks kind of okay as it is almost. It almost looks as good as it is, really. Look at twist 1. I feel like I shouldn't have got rid of all the twist 1 values around the knee, because the knee actually looks pretty good as is. It's just, but there's like a lack of, as a result of what I've done, there's now a lack of influence there. What about the foreleg? How's the foreleg look? Foreleg looks pretty good, but the heel needs work. Ooh, there's also a bit of lacking up towards the knee on the foreleg. How to approach this then? Right, let's look at the back of the knee. Let's see if I can copy the value. Or what if I... No, that won't work. Maybe I should clean the knee. Alright, cleaning the knee. Let's empty out the knee. Clear. Where's... delete all unlock groups? Nope. Can I... You gotta be that difficult with me, Blender? Alright, fine. Couldn't have just given me an option to just empty it. Would have been very kind of you. Actually, you know what I could do? Because the right knee ought to have something similar. The right knee looks like it's got nothing on it. Why is the right knee empty? In fact, everything on the right looks completely empty. Why is everything on the right... Oh, wait, I'm selecting the fingers. Has it actually mirrored everything? I think it has. Everything I've done has been mirrored. I didn't think it would be that... Well, you know, Blender's being kind for me, and that's the one time I didn't want it to be kind. It's because I have this option selected, X mirror, so it's mirroring everything. I didn't think it would be this nice to me, Blender. I got some things of you wrong. Oh well. I thought I'd have to copy everything, but I guess I don't. Okay, Blender, thank you for being nice, I guess. Oops. Alright, time to do the knee and just figure it out. So, I think I'm just going to do the basic, do a 0.5 here. Just fill that in. Do it the easy way. Do it the easy way. It's weird how I just said easy there. It's my voice. I've always sounded like this. I should stop trying to go quiet because the microphone might not pick that up. It's just what I do, okay? I don't know why I do it, but for this sake, I'd better try and get out of the habit of it because the microphone just might not pick it up every time I go quiet. Every time I go quiet. There we go. Right, so that's the easy way to do it. Now let's do it with the foreleg as well. Alright, I think I've got an idea on how to approach this. For starters, I do think the foreleg doesn't have enough influence where it should have more influence. So, I'm going to select a different curve, do add, reduce that to maybe 0.1, and give it some more influence where it should have more influence. Right, then I'll blur that so it's more smooth. I think I blurred more than I wanted. Okay, I think that is about it. So now let's do the knee right. Alright, first I'm going to do 0.5, 0.5. Get this brush or this curve and fill it around there. Oops. And then maybe let's put some in here as well. Put it there. Alright, now let's blur it out so that the influences are as they should be. Also do a little bit of blur there. Alright, now let's test the leg. On solid mode, select the armature, go into pose mode. When I rotate this, that looks fine, and if I rotate this, it should be rather... looks a bit long, doesn't it? Maybe I made the knee too long. But no worries. I don't think that is too much of an issue. I can make it so that the knee has a little blend or key shape that fixes that. I don't think that's much of an issue. Alright, now let's see how the foot looks. Alright, so I'll stick the foot there because that heel actually looks alright. That heel looks fine. Though I'm going to want more I'm going to want more influence on the foot in comparison to on the ankle in comparison to the rest of the leg because, well, the foot doesn't, like, as you can see, there's a little curve going in, and that's not what the foot does. So I'm going to want a bit of influence. I keep forgetting to get out of pose mode on the armature, otherwise using the I forget what you call them, keys to change the brush size doesn't work. Reduce that. So if I use the ankle, bit less, set it to 0.1. That's fixing it. Nice, nice. Nice. Might want to reduce it a bit there. It's really lowered the strength, 0.01. Let's blur it a bit too, so it looks smooth. There, that's nice. Yep, that's how I want the foot. Now let's just see if I remove the influence on the back of the heel. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, definitely. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, might have been in my best interest. That looks fine. Move a little bit of influence there. And now let's blur it. Now, I noticed one little problem. There's something influencing my foot. Something I don't want to be influencing my foot. I imagine it's something on the hand, because I might have accidentally drawn on the foot from the hand. So let's have a look at all the hand joints. I missed a few. Pinky. I see nothing from the pinky. It's the curl. Let's remove that. There we go. Don't want that there. So far, so good. I was not in weight paint mode or wireframe mode. No point now. Alright. Go back to object mode. Select the armature again. Go back into pose mode. Let's check the toe. Does the toe look fine? I think the toe looks fine. Oops. Not that it really matters because we're not going to see the foot due to the fact there's going to be a shoe over it. Regardless, let's zero everything. 0. Set this to 1. Whatever that does. And I think the leg is good. Let me just also play with these. Get a bit of rotation in there. Make sure it's rotating right. It looked funny. And one thing I want to do, just make sure the leg is bending right. So let's make these visible. You know what? I think I want to get rid of the lock constraints I put on these two. So I'm going to get the leg. Going to get rid of the constraints or the location constraints I put on these. Get rid of constraint. Get rid of constraint. Let's make these points that attach the hips. Ah, I did that again. Alright, so left leg, select that. Wait, I want to be in edit mode. Left leg, select that then. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. And this one too. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. And when I rotate this in pose mode, they should, yep, that is right. Okay, that's good. Now let's hide the leg, because no, wait, don't want to hide the leg. I want to test the leg. Let's lift it. Looking fine so far. A little fix. Actually, might not be required. Let's just lift them both up. I said lift them both up. Okay, you're not going to work with me there. Whee! Can be so fun to play with your rig. Right, lift that up. The buttocks looks kind of fine, though a little bit of a correction is required. Stop doing that, alright? You're annoying me. That'll do. Let's lift this one up. And that looks fine there. Alright. I think that is the limbs finished. Let's go ahead and save. Save often, save all the time. Oh, hi! So we got my friend who was on the stream last night making comments. Didn't notice you there, buddy. I've really got to keep an eye on that chat. I hope I didn't miss him. So what? So what's next? I guess I've got the arms sorted out, but I do want to work on the shoulder. So let me just do a little lift of the shoulder. All right. So I want to smooth that out. I want to make sure that looks smooth. All right. So keep forgetting, out of pose mode. Should I put the comments somewhere else more visible for me? I know, I'll put it there. There we go. That way, when something happens, I am less likely to miss it. It's very difficult to pay attention to these things when you've got two monitors, but you know, it's a learning process. Alright, so back into weight paint mode. Let's find the left shoulder. Go into... what is this property called anyway? I actually don't know what this object information? I don't actually know what this property is called. Polysurface vertice? Maybe I'll look that up later. I can't remember what it's called. I'll be naming it if I could. Left shoulder. There it is. Alright, so now let's improve the left shoulder because it needs some improvements. I need to smooth this out a bit. That is not doing anything. Maybe I need to reduce the influence on the chest. So let's see what that does. Yes, that is having an effect. Not exactly the effect I want. Let's reduce this a bit. Maybe the effect on the neck. Let's see. Let's have a look at the neck. Where's the neck? No, the neck has got no influence there, so it's not the neck. Maybe it's the arm this time. Now that is smoother. That might actually look fine. A bit early. I could join. Wish I could join for quest commentary, but I had to get to bed early. What's called what? What is this? Properties, I believe this is called. Yeah, properties and properties. There's a little menu in properties. It's an upside down triangle with 3 vertices. Like there's a name for this property, but I just cannot for the life of me remember it. Is that actually fine? Let's get back into the armature. Pose mode. Lift it up a bit more. I think that is fine actually. That's just the way my shoulder looks. Yeah, that's just the way the shoulder looks. Now it's digging in. The shoulder is digging into the neck, and that is not good. Why am I making you feel bad, dude? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you were my guest. I'm bad at thinking up words. I'm bad at figuring out words on the spot. Okay. Don't take it out on me, please. I'm sensitive. I'm like a soft flower. I'm like a I'm like a sandcastle. You just shake me up a little bit and I go apart. Something very soft. I might have to fix that a bit in with some key shapes, but if I can actually wait, maybe not. Ooh, the front of the neck. Ugh, that is awful. The neck is going to have some work done to it. This can be done better. That little crease doesn't look bad, actually. Yes, you accidentally typed quest instead of guest. Right. Good. I thought you were accusing me of being a bit mean. Even though he knows even though he knows that I probably am a bit mean. Sorry, mate. I think that crease in the neck isn't bad, although it looks a bit ugly there. But you know, that crease there actually looks about right. You know, just a bit of idle banter as we normally do. I think that actually doesn't look too bad now. Alright, let's put the arm back in place. Go into pose mode. Set that to 0. Set that to 1. Whatever that value is, I still haven't figured it out. Now let's look how the back looks, because the... Ah! Ah! Oh my god! That looks terrible. Let's put the arm in a decent position first before I judge it fully. Okay. Now this is shoulder only, so let's get to the shoulder. Wait, paint. The shoulder needs more influence on the back, and the chest needs less, way too much influence on the chest there. I miss the college banter. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Some good times, you know. Good times in college. I think I want a bit more influence on the shoulder now. So let's add a bit. And it's not entirely right. I think there's still too much influence with the chest. I think we're getting there now. Actually, that might be good. Yeah, that might be good. Let's move it forward now. Select the armature. Armature is selected. I am in pose mode. What the flying... What the Monty Python flying circus? Ah, you thought I was going to swear there, didn't you? Maybe I will, though. Anyway, good. Ah, you're going now. Alright, take care. Hope life is good in ancient Hapan. He's not an ancient. Nowhere near. Good night then, buddy. That was yesterday's guest, just signing off. I think that just improved it. Now, I've got a little issue with the arm. Let's get the right... Oh, no, that's not the right twist. I'm going to have to move these up. Oh my god, he is an ancient Hapan! He can time travel! He just admitted it! We got a time traveler on the stream! Alright, I'm gonna give the arm a bit more influence on the shoulder, because I don't think it's got enough. So give it a bit more here. Oh, he's not in ancient Hapan, he's in the future. Ugh, God, stop confusing me, dude. What have you got? Have you got samurai or sci-fi samurai? We all know. It doesn't take a seer to know that it's a dark future for us all. I think that's gonna do it for the arm, actually. Yep. 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 And yep. Traditionalist future samurai. Oh, that sounds awesome! God, somebody make a manga of that right now. Let's put the... that looks goofy. Let's put the armor back in position. I hate cauterize it. However you pronounce it. Quaternion. I hate the Quaternion WYXZ because I have no idea what W does, and every time I try to use scripts it always messes with me. It always messes with me. Let's hide the arm again, and let's hide those constraints as well because I don't want to use them. And I'll hide the legs. I'll put them visible back later on. And now for the next hard part of the face. And for this I'm not going to do what I was just thinking, because I don't need to do that. Alright, so now I'm in here. Now I am in here. Let's go back to wireframe mode, because I keep forgetting to do that. Where's neck? Neck doesn't have enough influence the way it should. Actually, wait. I need to rethink what I was just about to say there. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do. Jaw has too much influence in places it doesn't have to. Head has influence in places I want it to. Eye is definitely not how I want it. So let's get rid of the eye. I'll empty out the eye. And get rid of a little bit in the nostril as well. And what are you doing with some influence there? Are you crazy? And a little bit on the lids. I want very minimal influence on the eyes. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this, reduce it down to like 0.01 and give it just a tiny bit of influence on the eyelid. Because when you, it's like a thing where you rotate your eyes, and the thing where you rotate your eyes too big. Let's make it 75. And your eyes do rotate with your eye just a little bit. I don't think I've got enough influence. It's too little influence this time. Let's set it to not 0.2, 0.1. Let's see how 0.1 does. 0.1 may be enough. Let's give it just a little bit of influence around the eyelids, and then got to blur it out. And that should be my influence. I should also do it on the inside. Make sure nothing is missed. No, that's giving it too much influence. What am I doing? Have a look at the right eye. Oh, there's influence in places I don't want it. Get rid of you right there. You little bit of non-wanted influence. And the jaw. On the one part it looks pretty good, but the head for the most part is actually pretty solid. That's not exactly going to open as how I want it to. Alright, let's get rid of what we don't want. I'll set it to this. Don't want it to affect the nose that much. Actually, wait, open my jaw. Nope, my nose does not get pulled with my jaw, so I'll get rid of the nose. Now the lips do slightly get pulled with it, so I'm just gonna drop that a bit. Probably needs a lot more dropping than just that, but that's what I'm gonna work with for now. Now, so does the cheeks somewhat. I want to get rid of the influence on the ears, because I don't think the ears move with it. I just realised I'm wearing headphones for no reason. Because I've got my... Actually, wait, I am wearing headphones for a reason, in case my computer makes some unwanted noise. But I don't have to wear them. So I'm taking that off. Alright, bottom of the ears, don't want that to have any influence. Right, now let's test to see if the jaw kind of the jaw. Alright. I know what I have to do. First, let me just have a look at this head. I imagine a lot of the face is not going to move with it, and it's going to be a bit gross. What is that? What is that in the neck? That is horrifying. Better fix that. Alright, I'm going to hide some of that face geometry, because that is just getting in the way. So let's hide the brows. Let's hide the scalp. Where's scalp? Show yourself, scalp. There's scalp. And let's hide the teeth. You know, what I'm going to do with the teeth, I'm going to select them all. I said select them all. Fine. Gonna be hard with me, Blender? Gonna have to select every one of them one by one. Deselected one by accident. And where's the lower teeth, or where's the jaw? Show yourself, jaw. There is jaw. Select all in the jaw. This is only going to make things easier down the line. And click Control G. Groups. Let's name that to mouth. And now I can easily set everything to be visible or invisible. There we go. That ought to make things easy. How he's a bold man. Let's go into all scenes. Select the armature. Where is the armature? There's the armature. Now if I move the face up, a lot of it gets dragged behind. Oh, I got something in my throat. Oh, that is funny. That is really funny. Oh, legendary. Boy, don't see that every day. Alright, let's get the head. Add just a little bit. I believe Blender is like, if you've got if you've got influences that don't add up to 1, it essentially just gives the influence, or if you've got an influence of 0, it will give max influence to whatever is influencing it. So let's do all this. Select as much of the face as possible. Let's test my hypothesis. Select the armature. Yeah, that's exactly what it does. Is his face getting stretched? Nope. Right, so that's fixed that problem. Now for the jaw. Okay. Now the head was working actually kind of well before. I wonder what's happening. Is it because of the neck? Let's have a look at the neck. Shoulder maybe? No, not the shoulder. Alright, you know what? I'm going to clean the jaw. Let's empty out the entirety of the jaw. including everything in his gob. Clean the gob. A little... He's got clean the throat. Clean it all. We want to wipe it out. We want to make it empty. I am pretty sure there was a way to like just copy sort by name, sort by hierarchy, copy vertex groups linked, copy vertex group selected, mirror vertex groups topology. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this the manual way. Or is there something in here? Normalize, normalize, invert, clean. Clean? You didn't do anything clean! Actually, wait, there was a little option down there. Clean. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let me just get some water first. Ah, some good tap water. You see, these softwares don't respect you. They never do. They'd rather do their own thing every time. Right, cleaning that. Cleaning that. Hope there's no influence on the lips. There is... Of course, there is influence on the lips. I'm foolish. I thought I said X. Why is... Oh yeah, I remember. I've got an unfortunate issue. The mouth doesn't seem to be, like, vertex-wise, isn't mirrored approximately correctly. So I've got a little problem with doing the mouth. I forgot about that. It's an issue that unfortunately exists, but this is why you've really got to make sure your topology is working properly. Then you won't have issues like what I have right here. If you've got an absolute perfect mirror of your model, then you wouldn't be having the issue I have with this mouth. Making up a humming song. Just a little bit left. And... Eureka! Wait, is there influence there? Nope. Alright. Jaw has been wiped. And now I am going to open the jaw. So let's find the right spot. Jaw 1 is invisible, so let's open it properly. Rotate that forward a bit. I said rotate that forward a bit. Huh. What kind of influence does this have? This has influence in places it shouldn't. Alright, I've opened the jaw a little bit. Right, let's select jaw, jaw 2, and I've noticed you've got influence in the chest region, wait, that you shouldn't have. So getting rid of that. Now let's add some influence. Oh, why is it not coming up? Oh right, yeah, of course. Also, head. Let's get some influence in this head. Put it to a very low amount, so that it has very little effect on the jaw. I will also reduce it in the places that I overdid it. Oop, oop. Oop. Too much overdoing. Alright. Now, when I start adding to the jaw, it should be as it should be. Put it to 3. Ooh. Ooh, that sparks. Poor guy. Just want an ice cream. Look at his poor lips. Alright, here comes the hard part. Trying to get that influence into his lips. Pretty sure there's some individual vertices selection system in Blender somewhere, but I've never used it, so I don't really know. The upper lip has influence that I don't want it to have. I think that's maybe gotten rid of it. Just want to make sure, is this selection thing like surface, options, x-ray, topology mirror, spray, restrict, normals, custom icon? No, it's not select that. Auto normalize. It doesn't seem there seems to be, it doesn't seem like there is, or maybe there is. Hang on. I'm looking in the wrong place. What does this do? Face selection, masking of painting. Nope, I don't want to mask. Vertex selection, masking for painting weights. Ah. Ooh. So if I go into edit mode, select, that selects the entire edge loop of the lips. I don't want to select the upper layer, so I'm gonna do this. And do this. Oh, I can't remember. Nope, there isn't. Alright. Cool. No, that's the wrong set of lips. It's hard part. No, not that one. No, not that. Actually, never mind. Actually, yes, that one. Let's actually hide the armature for now because it's getting in the way. This should sort out the problem with the lips. I'll select all of this. And that should be kosher. What does that word even mean? It's like a word I've never heard of until recently, and yet everybody's saying it. You ever get those words, everybody? Just like a word you've never heard of, and then suddenly you hear it once, and next thing you know, everybody's saying it. You're just like, has this word always existed? Okay, I think I've got all I need to get out of edit mode. Right, so now the vertices I want are selected. Aha! It's worked very well. It's only going to affect those vertices now. Is there a vertice selected there that I didn't want selected? I feel like there is. Or was that always there? probably was, really. Oh, right, yeah, of course. Bad mirror. Forgot. I've got a bad mirror on these. God, this looks terrifying. God, this looks terrifying. And there, the Lord above just sort of goes, yeah, tell me about it, man. I know I created man in my image, but if that's what you think your image is, then I'm glad you're not God. Alright, I think I don't need that mask anymore. Oh, this looks so bad. I think I can reveal the armature again. Yeah. 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 Alright. That's a problem. That is a massive, massive problem. Because these vertices seem to mirror those ones exactly, and that's why that's happening. Like I said, I messed up with the mouth somewhere, and this is the problem I'm getting because of it. This is not good at all, so I might have to do the... Or maybe I'll fix that later. I'll fix it later and just work on getting the lips right. So, first problem. Too much on the on the lips in too much there as well. So I need to add little by little and kind of take away from the... Oh, that is... This is not what I want. I need to take away from the lips first. I need to take away a bit from the lip. Actually, first thing I'm going to do, I know what I'm going to do now. Alright, right, figured it out. Figured out what I'm going to do. I am going to open the jaw some more. I'll move this forward. Move this down. Take a look, he's got his mouth open wide. Now I've got a wide open jaw. I'm gonna smooth. I'm gonna add some on the inside of the mouth. Don't forget wireframe. I keep forgetting wireframe. Wireframe makes things so much easier. How did you get there? Ah, that there is so infuriating. Come on, Vertice. Thank you, Vertice. You're a good Vertice. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. This looks so goofy. I'm not sure this is going at all the way I want it to. For starters, that is disturbing me. You know what? Maybe I have to turn off mirror geometry for this particular work, because it's not exactly going according to plan. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to turn off X mirror because it's not working as I want it to, and I'm just going to keep getting problems that are going to be interfering all the way through. So mirror geometry is off now. I was blur, not... I'm on blur again. Alright. Get the lips up there. Right, so now I have that. Got a wide open gob. Now it's time to start reducing to try and get it to smooth out a bit. Ooh, too much, too much. Or maybe just not enough of this. I guess I need to, like, max out everything. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to reduce the subdivisions so that everything looks... Ooh, and suddenly everything's running faster. So that's why everything was lagging. Ugh, I'm a fool. Ah, that is so much. Ugh. Alright, lesson number 45. Don't turn on subdivisions when you're rigging, because it's so much faster. No, because it slows down the rigging process by like a ton. Now I can't help but feel like the head influence is interfering here. So I'm gonna get the head. Where's the head? Head in the other menu. Head. I think the head influence is interfering here, so I'm gonna get rid of the head influence. Yeah, the head influence is interfering massively. Ooh. It's just like, what's the balance? That's the question. What is the balance? I think maybe the best thing for me to do is to maybe fill up this entire area, the head, so that you get an even balance between the two. So I'll split the difference between them. Also, I think here I can start using X mirror. So I'll get an even balance between them. I'll solve all of that later. Go to the jaw. And now that I've got that even balance, alright, so that is kind of what I want. Alright, that's alright. There we go. Let's go to subtract, reduce that down, and I should be able to make... Yeah, that's working much better so far. Is there another thing influencing that? Ooh, there's influences in the neck I don't want. No. Get rid of all that. Turn on mirror again, yes. And again, I messed up with the, stop doing that. God, there are loads of deformations in places I really don't want it to be. Just affect the surface that you're painting on, alright? Stop going after vertices that you shouldn't, I don't really want you to affect. You did it again. Okay. 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 There we go. Alright. Back to the jaw. Right, let's add some more influence here, because I noticed something right there. There we go. Alright, so that is as I want it. Now let's start off by blurring it. Forget, I'm going to have to turn off mirror now, otherwise that's going to happen. Start off by blurring it. Try and create a nice smooth transition between the mouths, however you want to say it. And then I'll start using some subtraction, reduce that to a small number, not that small. So the mouth lifts somewhat there. Looks about even on both sides. Alright, let's blur that out so it again looks smoother. A little bit more subtraction. Looks good. Alright. Get it real smooth now. I think that is good. Ooh, that isn't good. That is. I'll need more influence there. No, less. More? Wait, what is... Is that like no influence? That's probably it. There's no influence on that. From the head. Okay. Jaw. Right, so that's looking good now. Somewhat. I'll blur this to sort of fix this problem. It's not fixing my problem. Nice. Gonna want to take away a little bit more influence. Ooh, too much. Alright, I think that is almost what I want. Now I just need to give a bit more influence to the jawline. And a bit up there. Ooh, too much. Way too much. Reduce it down to a very small margin. Now, shrink the size of the brush down, it's too big. Right, now the head. Now I need to do some reducing on the head. So that the jaw can be as it wants to be. Oh, that's not reducing. It's this is not exactly how I want to handle this. This is not looking good. This is looking terrible. I think I went too crazy with the face. Getting better. Getting marginally better. Come on, work with me here. Work with me. You can do it. I believe in you. Size, let's reduce that. Reduce the influence there a bit. Alright, blur. Right, let's reduce influence there. Okay, blur. It's looking better. Need to reduce it a bit more here. Okay, blur. Need to reduce it a bit on the inside. When I say reduce, I'm just reducing the influence. Okay. No, it's kind of weird the way I keep repeating myself, and it's looking good now. Looking pretty good. I think. Yeah. 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 Also, want to fix a bit of the mouth problem. That's meant to be controlled by the head in there. Alright, alright. Alright. I wonder what's influencing that there. Probably the jaw. Probably nothing, actually. Alright, alright. Getting there, getting there. Little by little, making good progress. Good progress. Just need to fix up all the little problems. Get a little bit of blur there. A bit of internal gob blur. That's a bit weird there. Don't know what's happening there. But you're not going to see that because it's in the gob. And I think that's gonna do it. Let me just do a bit more with the jaw here. I think this mouth is open a bit wide for this. Like, look at how deep that goes. Alright, now next I have to fix is this with the neck. So the neck doesn't want to be like this. The neck doesn't like it. So let's add more to the neck. To the neck. Is it the jaw? What about the head? I think the jaw. Maybe do some. Maybe reduce because the neck isn't working. My God, it started raining hard outside. Have a look at the neck. Yeah, let's take away what I did on the neck and just reduce the jaw a bit. Subtract. get inside, easier to see that way. Now I don't really mind a bit of clipping right here because your jawline does kind of go into your neck a little bit. Just need to make sure when the head tilts back that that looks fine. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Going solid. Select the armature. Let's move this back into position, so 0. That's weird. 0 and put that to a 1 and that to a 0. Right, everything's back. Now let's tilt the head back. This is the next stage of what to work with. Is that the head? No, that's the jaw. Let's get rid of that then. Get rid of that. Look at that. That's not pretty. Let's try and get everything to not do what I'm trying to get it to do. Just try and make everything a bit more smooth. I think that's not a bad start, but then I start blurring it. Everything just doesn't act the way I'm trying to get it to act. It's going to be some very bad polygon morphing there. I mean, I'm not going to make the head tilt back this far, to be honest. I don't think the head can tilt back that far in reality. But, you know, go beyond what you think you'd need. Ooh, is this what's happening? I think that is what was causing a bit of a... Yeah. Alright. Alright. I think I figured out the source of the problem now. Yeah. 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 Okay. 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 I think that is good. Just go back into solid mode. Select the armature again. Move this back to 0. This back to 1. Just see head tilts. Might want to work on that. There are effects happening down here that I really don't want. Open the jaw. I think the jaw is working properly. You see, this is why the forward motion exists. And there's influences of the jaw I do not want. So go back to wireframe mode. I said go back to wireframe mode. Select the jaw. There are influences up here that I don't want. Put this to max. Alright. Now there's influences in the ear that I don't want. Right, now let's have a look at the head, because the head has one or two problems. Feel that influences in places I don't want it. What the eye? Eye. Right, there's a little bit of influence here that I don't really want. Just make sure the eyes aren't the culprit. Let's make sure the head isn't the culprit. The neck certainly wouldn't be the culprit. Jaw. Alright, that isn't happening now. Alright, now let's move the head to the side a bit. This is not good here, so select the neck, because I think the neck is what I want for this. I'm going to turn on mirror again, X mirror. start adding to the head up here. Maybe a small amount. No, I want to reduce to the head up here. Don't want to reduce that much. Okay, that's good. I think I might have everything I need now. I think that is maybe it. Let's just test rotation. Rotation looks fine. Wow. I think that's everything I need. Let's just make sure the neck is... Okay, I'm going to want to take away a bit of... Smooth out the neck at the base there. Just check the head, or the chest first. Where's the chest? There's the chest. Maybe I want to add a bit of influence from the chest. Yeah, that works. I think that's good. Make sure the shoulders are still fine. Shoulder looks fine. Shoulder looks fine. Right, forward and back. Back, fine. Forward, fine. I think, yeah. I said I think a lot now, but I do think that is actually the skin weights done now. Skin weights have been completed. Whew! All of that. And it's finally done. Oop. Everything's moving right as I think as I feel it should. Blah, blah. Cool. That is cute. What's next? What's next? What's next? What to do next? Alright, now I've done all the skin weights. I guess now it's... And everything's all mirrored, so I was planning to have it mirrored, but I didn't realise that turning on X mirror also mirrored the individual when I got right shoulder and find left shoulder. Why's right shoulder all the way up there? Let me change that. Left ankle, lead toe. Right shoulder. I mean, I don't really need to do change anything here. They've all been already been set. Everything has mirrored geometry exactly. Let's just make sure, shall I? Solid. No. Bit of object mode. Select the armature. Looks good. Bleh. Looks good. Well, and let's just see how this goes out. Maybe that is... Ugh, that's not what I want. Alright, that's why we do these tests. Weight paint mode. Let's find the eye, left eye. object. No, don't want that. I don't want that. Find any possible influence spot and... Ooh, wait, is mirror on? Yeah, mirror's on. Good. I don't want to influence anything on this side. And I think... Head... I am going to... max out all of this. Ooh, all of this eye. Where's... and what's inside as well. Okay, so now when I test the eye, you should see very little. There's more influence. Whoa, why is there influence in there? And there's influence at the back as well. Weight paint mode, left eye. Get rid of unwanted influences. Influence in here as well. Why? It really is too much. I'm pretty sure there's a way, like to create like a group of vertexes. Oh wait, no, wait. I'm thinking of how you do it for key shapes. Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. I'm thinking for key shapes. And I think, you know what? I'm gonna want to reduce the amount of influence they have as well. Maybe. Let's just go back into solid. Select the eye. See. I still think that is too much effect. I don't want that much effect. So if we do weight paint mode, here's that little bit of influence at the back here on the ear. Did I? Going to... oh, still some influences in some places that I don't want. Right, so I'm going to reduce that by a very small margin. Okay, it's that sorted. Object mode. I think that's more in line with what I'm going for. Maybe it's still a bit too much. First off, a bit of influence on the cheek, get rid of it. Alright. Go back and weight paint actually. Yeah, there we go. That is that's the amount I'm talking about. And why are you doing that? Dumb eye? Alright, where's your influence here, huh? 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 Why have you got a little corner of the lip? Not the right eye. Has it got a little corner? Has it got a hold of a little corner over here? Ooh, right eye has some influences in places I don't want either. Alright, let's turn off the X. I'm working on the mouth here. And the mouth has some bad geometry. Some bad topology that really doesn't help. Let's go to solid. Let's go to object mode. Maybe! I finally got it. Always something. There's always something. It's vertex paint, not... Alright, have we got it now? I'm not seeing any unwanted deformations. I think finally got it. Ah! Oh my god, my brain has melted. Let's turn off axes. I didn't want to turn on axes. Oh, criminy. Oh, I gotta stretch. Whew! I did it. I have done it. It's all set up. Taking out the tablet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's move the microphone closer. Oh boy. I think I can relax with the skin weights now. Whew. Okay. But I'm not done. Well, I'm not done with the rig. Now, it's time to set up some other things. It's time, particularly with the arms and the legs. Now, you may all notice that I've got three bones for pretty much both joints, like 3 bones for the arm, 3 bones for the forearm, and for the leg I've only got 3 for the leg, and the reason being is because they're not necessary for this model when it comes to the feet. So what am I going to do? Basically, what I got here are these basically... Let's get the arm out first. Alright, let's get the shoulder, or not the shoulder, let's get the arm visible. So basically, when I rotate this, say 90 degrees, I want the arms to rotate with it. I want these to counter that little effect right there. As you can see, the shoulder just suddenly does that. I've got these 3 bones to essentially counter that. So I'll rotate this, I'll rotate the arm as an example. Let's rotate that. Let's hide it. If I select all of these, hopefully they'll all rotate on their own. Fine, whatever. As you can see, it's back in position. That's not exactly how I want to rotate it, but first I've got a problem, and that is using this little quaternion. Still have no idea how you pronounce that. Quaternion. And I've used it in the past. When I've used it, it's never gone how I like it. It's always just been weird when using this specific rotation scheme with what am I going to use again? I'm going to use set, what do you call them? Scripts. Let's just call them scripts. I'm going to use scripts in order to be able to automatically rotate these when this, not this, when this rotates.
So these automatically rotate when this rotates. And first, I'm going to have to switch them to just a regular X, Y, and Z rotation. Because that's much easier to work with when it comes to scripting. And I should have started doing this much sooner, but I was going to have to do this anyway, and I just... Why do you do this, Blender? I read it all the time when I go online. It's like, oh, this Quaternion will never know how to pronounce that, is better than using just X, Y, and Z. I'm like, really? Is it really? I get so many problems when I do Quaternion. I think it's a glitchy issue and really needs to have some work done to it, and it's not reliable. It isn't always reliable. Right, it's that arm done. So do the hips as well. The spine. I'm not going to do it for the constraints because I don't think the constraints need it. There. See, like, they could be at any angle and you don't even know. Because it just doesn't show it. It's awful. Like it's at an angle and it never even told me. Because it doesn't know. These are the problems I get with it. I suddenly set it to XYZ and next thing you know it says 0.000004. It's like, I want an absolute 0 here. Don't give me that. I'm gonna get myself some water. Boy, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get myself a pint after this. Not beer, just a pint of something. It's too cold for a pint of beer at the moment. But you know what it's never too cold for? Whiskey. Always a good double of whiskey. I do all of that. I don't actually think I need to do it for the eyes. The eyes will actually do just fine. Knee. Maybe I will do it for the eyes. I don't know. I feel the eyes are actually going to do fine since I'm never going to directly influence the rotations of the eyes. I'm just going to use a point constraint. Now, see 0.0. Why do you do this, Blender? Like, look at these numbers. These numbers are insane. Where do they come from? They don't show you this on the other one, and yet for some reason you think you're still 0, but you're not. It's terrible. Okay. What's left? I think the hidden arms and legs. No, I've already done it for that one. What about the right arm? I don't think I've done it for that one. No, I've not. Right, what about the leg? Where's the leg constraints? Hips. R leg, or R leg and L leg. Alright, good. Let's hide them for now. Okay. So how do I want to do that? How do I want to do this? First up, I think I'm going to change these a bit. Let me just find the right pelvis, spine, chest. Constraint, constraint. Twist, twist. Arm. Left arm. Let's hide that. Twist, twist. I think I am going to separate these parents, so select these. Control P. No. Armature, parent, clear. Disconnect bones. Now they should still be in the same position, right? Oh, wrong. Alarm. Yes. And they're still under the same hierarchy. So if I do select this. Armature, parent, clear, disconnect bones. They're still under the same hierarchy, but they're now what am I trying to say? Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, and then this. No. Oh, right, I know it. I was thinking, what's going on there? Why aren't they... I'm going to select this, and select this. Because it's invisible, select this. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. So now it's directly connected under the forearm. I'm going to do the same with this. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. So that everything now has its own rotation. I realized that was probably always the better way to do it, so I'll do it for the right arm as well. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. Armature, right arm, parent, make, keep offset. Alright, so now they all rotate independently from each other, and that's probably better off than them following down a hierarchy. Probably better off that way. Now let's do the same for the wrists. The wrist twists, and connect them to the forearm. So I don't think I need to clear the parent actually. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. Just make sure this is still. Hide the forearm. Yep, that's still where it is. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. Nice. Now the wrists on the left arm are done. Now let's do it for the right arm as well. Okay. Armature, right forearm. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. Wrist twist 2. R forearm. Parent, make, keep offset. Cool. Cool. And now, that's set. Oh wait, I've got to do the leg now. Alright, leg time. Hips. L constraint, leg. Open up the twists. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. 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 Alright, got that now. Excuse me, got that now. And now, what do I want? Alright, close that. So if I'm correct, I can now rotate this, and the other two won't, and the other won't go with it. Right, that's exactly what I want. And let's do the same here. Test it out. Make sure. Yep. Make sure. Yep. And just to be doubly checkative, that's not a real word, by the way, but it's a fun thing to say regardless. No, just to make doubly absolutely sure that the arms will move with it. Yep, that works. Let's check the right forearm as well, that which is also invisible. And yeah, okay, good progress. So now that I have all that set, it's time for me to make some, it's time for me to start making some, what's the word? Scripts. It's time for me to start making some scripts so that these rotate accordingly. Now, since it's in 3, that means they're going to have to rotate in thirds. That will make a linear rotation down the arm. Now, is the arm linear? I wouldn't really say. Maybe it is. probably more cubic, but I don't know the cube root of 3. Well, I don't know the cube root of 1, and I don't have a calculator that'll do it for me. Maybe if I just go online, cube root calculator. Google has a to do 3 for 1 equals 3? What? Maybe I meant to do this. I can't remember how to calculate cube roots on a calculator. Alright, maybe I'll do it like this. Ah, yeah, that's how I do it. 1.73205. Now that can't be right. Cube root of 3 is over 1. I cannot be doing this right. No way. No way. I'll find out later. Wait, an error occurred in my stream? What? Huh? Huh? Please try again. Error occurred. Please try again later. Is the stream still live? I don't even know. Let me check. Let me check. I need to check this, guys. Alright? If I'm still streaming, this needs to be checked. Comment, other features. I think it's still going. It doesn't look like it stopped. Maybe it was my playback that stopped. Okay then. Well, that was weird. Yeah, still going. Okay. Now, let's make some rotations happen. So, first off, this is the Y rotation. So, insert or add drivers from single target. No. Add drivers manually. Manually create later. Okay. Do that. Open up the graph editor. Set it to drivers. Okay, so there's the driver. Open up this, because that's important. Zoom in a bit. So there's my driver. At the moment, it's 1-to-1. So it's on a 1-to-1 rotation. I've got drivers. I've got var here. No, I've got a little variable here that's labeled var. That's all I need. I'm going to select the armature. And select the bone I want, which is L arm. L underscore arm. And I want, well, let's check the arm. L arm. I want a rotation Y as well. Now I believe this is, if I rotate positive, I'm going to go that way. And if I rotate the same way on this, this is going to... Alright, let's delete the driver for now. If I rotate this way, this is going to be positive. Alright, so with what I have planned, if I rotate the arm this way, this is going to rotate that way, because it's pretty much counteracting it. So what I ought to do, let's create that driver again, add driver, add variable later. Let's add the driver. Now let's select the arm again. L arm. Rotation Y. Local space. Gonna do copy that. Paste it there. Expression. Oh, I can't remember how you write this. Hang on, let's I can't remember how you write this now. Let's look that up. Blender drivers script. So if I do like a writing, average values, I'm pretty sure it's like var times 1 divided by 3. Let's just check if that works. I'm not sure I've got that right. I mean, I've got another model I can use as reference if I've forgotten, so it's not the end of the world. Look at left arm. Let's make the left arm visible. Yep, that works. Alright, it's rotating against it. I've got it. Alright, hide that. Let's go for the next one up. It's a add driver. Got it here. Let's do the same here. Armature. Arm, left arm. No, not location. Rotation Y. Ooh, wait, did I do local space? Yep. Rotation Y. Local space. Copy var. Script var times 2 divided by 3. Right, so where's left arm? Left arm, there's left arm. So now that's looking good. That's going how I want it. Now the final one. Left arm. Add drivers, manually creates, later single. Okay. Armature. L arm. Rotation Y, local space. Copy var, paste it in the script expression. Times by... No, I just want it to be var. There we go. I just want it to be equal as var. I don't need to do any up multiplications now. So if I rotate now, yeah, look at that. That's what I had it for, look. Shoulder is practically still. Practically. It's shaking a little bit, but I can even rotate it all around. Yeah. And that's why I've got the 3 bones. So I can do this. Oh, and I should add this. This is only achievable because of a certain thing that's been approved in the user preferences. So user preferences, I don't know if user preferences is showing up actually. Oh well, I have it open. It isn't, no, user preferences isn't showing up. Okay, how do I explain this then? In system, I believe system, file, no, themes, no, add-ons, input, editing, interface maybe. Right, basically you cannot use this script unless you have Python script enabled in user preferences. I'm sure if you look it up on Google, you will be able to find out how to do that. Just where was it? I believe it might have been in systems. But if you wish to use expressions to if you wish to use expressions for drivers, look up how to enable Python script in Blender. Now here's the thing, Blender actually runs on Python script in general, but lots of people like to write Python scripts and share it online, but some people like to do that maliciously. Like, you can literally program, some people have programmed in viruses on Blender files, and people have essentially set it up so that they will put in files they've downloaded off the internet into a specific file, so that Python script doesn't get read essentially. And as a result, Python script is disabled by default on Blender. So if you want to be able to use Python script, you're going to have to enable it. I just cannot remember where to enable it. But if you look it up online, you'll be able to find out how to do that. But anyway, now that's set up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now I can keep that visible and hide all the twists. And my arm is rotating. Does it there too? Ooh, 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 that is ugly. That's not rotating as I wanted to. Alright, let's make these visible again. Huh. What do I do? Because that is not at all how I want it to go. If I rotate it down and rotate it sideways, like the entire arm, the entire shoulder rotates with it. Have I got something set? This is local space. This is local space. And this is local space. This is a doozy. Let's go down here. I mean, they are actually rotating again. They are actually rotating against it, but not as much as they should be. Ah, shoulders are so annoying. Maybe it's the hierarchy? Maybe I should put the hierarchy back to the way it was? I'll try that. And if it doesn't work, then I'll sort it out in the next stream, because I'm out of time. So, let's go into edit mode. Arm twist. Armature, parent, make, whatever. I can keep connected here, because it's already in the exact spot. Armature, parent, make, connect. Okay. So now with that done, let's change up some of the expressions so that this is, I'll put this back down to 1/3, and the last one, which is here, times 1/3. So when I rotate it, alright, that looks exactly the same at the moment, but if I rotate the arm down, it still rotates the entire arm. Not at all what I want. It does it there, but when I go down here, it doesn't do it. It does it, but very slightly. I'm guessing there might be a local space issue. Save that. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to sit on it for now, because I've reached the 2-hour mark and I want to keep this at 2 hours, and there's not really much else to add now. I've reached this little roadblock. Maybe I'll try to figure out what I did wrong, off camera. But for now, I'm gonna call the stream here. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope we both had a nice time learning. And of course, I hope we had a nice time learning. And of course, always remember to cook before watching. Thank you very much, everybody. See you next time.